Asibheke nombuzo weshumi nambili. Bathi lana draw the graphs of f at x given by tan x plus 1. I will treat as graph ka f at x uzoyideba ngepeni eli-green, and then graph ka cos which is g at x uzoyideba ngepeni elibomvu. And then you are given the interval period with minus 180 up to 180 degrees on the same system of axes provided on the diagram sheet. Clearly show all the intercepts with the axes, the turning point, and the asymptotes. So usually the learners, they use the calculator to draw the function, but I won't use the calculator for now. I will show you at the end with the calculator how to use the calculator to do a function, but for now I will use information in mailing I understand. But learn graph tan x. So tan x has been shifted 1 unit up. So what do we know? Tan graph yakhona ku 90 degrees in asymptote. So I'm having a asymptote la. I need to use a brain pen for it to tan. So ne asymptote la ku 90. So asymptote we usually use a dotted line. So if I'm using a dotted line, la ku graph ka tan, ngizoqinisa nje ipeni. So sine asymptote la whereby graph ka tan akufanele imthinte u90 degrees kanye no27. 27 tasinayo interval iphinde ngizoba no minus 90 degrees. Yona graph ka tan leyo. Nawo ama asymptotes zakhona. Bese iqala ku0 izokhatha la ku45 no1 ikhuphuke ithi asikaka shift njengoba ngibhala kanje le original graph ka tan. Now by shift 1 unit up should leli point if we shift liza la 1 unit up, naleli mode shifter liza la 1 unit up, naleli mode shifter liza la. So I graph esifunayo kusayona le curve le sekuyile curve la manje sihamba kanje iyaqhubeka kanjalo ihamba akufanele uthinte ulayini lo. Okay, let me erase ngizodeba kahle bese la erase nala. Now I graph abayifuna le ka tan x plus 1 inikezile i-curve yakhona iba kanje. Then nangapha ibikade iqala ku minus 180 la ku0 ikhuphuke ithi, then ayisahambi la le point kade lila selishiftile la laphinde leza 2. So leyo curve le curve eba kanje. Ukhumbule njengoba i-positive la njengoba ku-positive ngala kwathana i-curve yangala iba kanje. If beku-negative bizo-shifter ibizoshintsha ime kanje. Okay, because kusuke kwenzeka i-reflection along the x-axis. Now kanjalo nala ku 180 degrees nakhona futhi iya shift sizoba la ku1 wathi la ku 60 manje la, then siyahamba kanje la akufanele ithinte i-asymptote kanjalo nangala kufanele ithinte i-asymptote. So le equation enginayo i-equation ye graph ka f le 3. Now ngizosala ama dots la bese ngidweba i-equation ye graph ka cos. I-equation ye graph ka cos iqala ku1 izojika la ku90 iphinde izojika kuba ku180. So usually igraph yakhona ayinayo futhi asymptote, so ihamba kanje igraph i-original yegraph ka cos, and it's positive futhi yona le ezohamba kanje iphinde izokhatha la ku90 iphinde izojika la kubani ku180. Now so yona graph le ka cos. Mase kwenzeka ke manje there is no shift la, but into yenzakele ku-affecteke i-period. Uma ku-affecteke i-period ye-graph ye-original graph iphela ku-360, but now ye-affecteka lo ya-360 mawudivide ngalo 2 lo sekuzoba 180. So okusho ukuthi la kade ku-90 khona divide ngo-2 isiba la ku-45. So i-equation manje sihamba la value 0 0 still izohamba la. But you know ukuthi la ku-180 ayisalokho nje ku-180. Uma divide 180 ngo-2 kuzoba 90 sijika la. Futhi nalaphaya ku-270 you need to divide by 2. You will get 135. 360 divided by 2 you will get 180 degrees. Kanjalo nangapha negative 90 uma divide ngo-2 negative 45. 180 divided by 2 90. And then 270 divided by 2 135. Then 360 divided by 2 positive 1. Now the equation graph yala yakhosa abayifunayo ayisahambi ngale ndlela kade sithi ihamba ngayo manje. Ayisakhathi la. So I do have a green line la we-asymptote. So isihamba kulama points la. Sizothi kanje. Yehlike lapha indithi. Ayinayo i-asymptote. Iphinde yehlike nala. This is the graph for cos 2x. Okay. So I graph ka cos le, graph ka g. So I'm having a graph ka g. So this is your 6 marks. But here as veza ma intercept, nanga ma intercept, balelo ukuthi 1 la 2. A turning point ijika la 1 nala yabo ijika ku 90 nobani no minus 90. Kanjalo nalo -90 negative 90 degrees no minus 1. Nala negative 180 no 1, nala 180 no positive 1. So those are the turning point. Ama asymptotes for a graph ka G, ka F, 90 degrees no minus 90 degrees. Give us the dotted line, then you will get all your 6 marks. Now, question ebisilandela isithi ke manje we are required to write down the domain. To write down the period of G. Igraph ka G njengamanje njengoba isihamba kanje ithi iphindeke kaningi. Bafuna sibhale period yakhona. Determine period i-original graph ka G it's 360. Ngoba sekukhona i-value 2 la i-affecta i-angle le ka x, which means the period iyadivideka ngo-2. You will say the period of G usuzo to 360 degrees divided by 2. Ukube beku half ubuzo divide ngo half kuphuma 720. So a period it's 180 degrees. Equation isilandela manje isifuna sithole isithi if h at x elingana h at x no minus cos 2 into x plus 10 degrees. Describe fully in which the transformation isuka kwi-graph ka G iphinde iziye kuba ku H. Now, bafuna sibhale phansi. You need to understand this. I-graph ka G ibe positive la. Now, by affecta nge-value e-negative. Whereby la ibinjani ibe positive 1 seku negative 1 futhi sekwenzeke reflection kushintshe u-y. Uma kushintsha u-y kusuke kwenzeke reflection ngama x axis. Into yokuqala siyabhala the reflection along ngama x axis. So kwenzeke reflection along the x axis kwaphinde kwenzakalana. Okwesibili la khona u10 degrees la beku 2x but 2x plus ungalenziki iphutha mntanami uthi una 2 times x 2 times 10 degrees uzobe usu-wrong uma wenza njalo. So la ba-affecte nge-shift but i-shift yakhe injani i-horizontal. Njengoba bathi plus 10 futhi beku minus 10 it shifted to the left hand side got 10 units. So then and then shifted ten units, 10 10 units or 10 degrees to the left. Or you can say it's being translated 10 units to the left. Okay. Multi-translated or shifted, yeah, fine. And then 12.4, that's Lana. For which values of x, where x is greater than 0, which means we only look at the parts who x is greater than 0. So, sbuga suka ngala yanga yonke soyicheka akukho kunye yona nto soyibheka le. Okay, lokho engazange ngikushade phathi engayishadanga asibheki ngoba u-x khona unjani u-negative. Okay, so now bathi nikeke la bathi lapho i-derivative, i-first derivative of f more times no g at x. Ungabi confused ke la mntanami ngoba mothi first derivative of f igraph ka f ika-tan. So igraph ka-tan i-derivative yakhona it's a gradient. They're actually referring to i-gradient ka f. Now i-gradient ka f ithini? Gradient ka f iyakhuphuka la iba positive, but angibheki ngaleli side ifike le gradient ibubani u0. Ngikuthathe lapho ukuthi la njengoba ikhuphuka iba positive. Now you need to remember a cubic function ku paper 1 under a calculus. I-function yakhona if iba kanje, graph la for i-gradient iqala ibe positive ibe u0 bese iba negative bese ibe u0 bese iba positive. If lento lokuyishifta kancane lokuyisondeza lokhani iba kanje still iba positive ibe negative bese lento igcina isika nje iqali kube ngazuthi ibe ithanga. So now lento isukela kwi curve nje le tangent it's a graph on a tree isukela iyafana nale ye cubic function with regard to the gradient. So now the gradient la positive, let me use color zobonakala maroon. So the gradient la positive la nala is over positive, nala positive, nala positive. And then line John still like positive, nala positive, nala positive. Ngisabhala nje le graph le kabani ka kathana i-gradient yakhona. Now bese uyayibuza ukuthi u-g at x, u-g at x sasho sathi y. So u-y ka g unjani la u-y ka g? Now if ubheka u-y ka g la nangu g le graph ebomvu u-g at x unjani ugraph ka g la? U-g la ngaphezulu u-y wakhona u-negative la u-positive u-y nala u-positive nala u-positive nala u-positive. Athi imbalo ngokhala hlukile. Let me just use a brain. Positive la, i-positive la, i-positive la. But ngala u-y u-negative ngoba ungezansi. But ngala aphinde abe njani? Abe positive. Okay. Now bathi lana uma ke manje uthanza i-gradient ka f no g kumele kube positive. Uma ngila ku0, 0 times 0 to u0 la, so u-positive no positive positive shuthi u0. Uma ngisoka la ku0 ngiya ngapha kuzomele ngitimes positive and positive ngithola into positive. So positive it's positive. Mangiza la it's negative. But uyazi le nto iyaqhubeka isika positive la phezulu. Positive and negative it's negative. So le concavity la kusuka la angiyibali yonke le ngoba inginikeza into eneke angiyibali le nto ngiyayicrasha nje le nto angiyifuni. Okay, then bese ngeza la i-gradient ka-tan i-positive but la u-cos wami u-y unjani u-negative. So la njengoba positive lo negative nginikeza into negative. So kusuka ku-90 kuya ku-135 nayo angiyifuni. So angiyifuni yonke le portion le. portion engifuna yile because ngithe mangithi positive times positive wangineza into positive because bathi bafuna into greater than u0 after I've received a product yakhona. Mangiza la positive times positive, wow, the answer is positive. Shouthi suka ku 135 eya kuba 180. Bathe akumele alingane no0. Shouthi akufanele ngimlinganise no0. So what will be your answer? Answer yakho izothi u-x kumele abe ngaphezulu kwa 0 degrees. But abe ngaphansi kwa 45 degrees. Or yaqhubeka u-x kumele abe ngaphezulu kwa 135. U-x kumele abe ngaphezulu kwa 135 degrees but abe ngaphansi kwa 180 degrees. Angalingana no 180 because la kusuke kusaqhubeka kusuke kusa positive. Yes, angalingana no 180. Now omunye angabhala kanje. Omunye angabhala athi la x is an element of real numbers from 0 degrees up to 45 degrees. Or nala still abhala athi 135 degrees nobani no 180 degrees. But remember uzofaka ama square brackets la obuthe khona u equals to. So ungabhala kanje or ungabhala futhi mothanda na kanje. Ayikho inkinga. Kuyafana. Le ntela ngaphezulu iyafana nalela ngezansi. Then sesiqedile.
This podcast was proudly sponsored by PPR Education. Podcast Partnership Recognition.